So I'm back as promised with my master bedroom. So if you look at the bedroom, this looks quite big, isn't it? We have managed to keep a big bed, a king size bed, with two side tables and a settee on the side. But let me tell you, it is actually not so big. It took us a lot of effort and a lot of planning to fix all of these things in the way they are right now. So first of all, let me tell you about our bed. This is a proper king size bed because I prefer it that way. I have a kid, so bigger the better. We have kept two side tables. If you look at that side table, it is hanging. It's not all the way up to the ground. It is kept that way for two reasons, because it gives a look of depth. It makes the room look bigger. Just imagine if it was covered till the bottom, it would just your eyes would feel it stops there, isn't it? Second, we have made sure that our cupboards are not the opening ones but the sliding ones. This is to optimize the space in this room. I will also show you that in our other room we have kept the pull-out doors because there we had the possibility of using more space there. We have topped the side tables with white granite, the same pots that we have used in the kitchen. Again, we have used bright colors, rich, dark, wooden colored salmaika with a light color of the similar texture. Now that is also very important when you choose your salmaika. If you are going for a combination of salmaika, try to go for same textures in the salmaika. The other thing you will look at here is this was supposed to be a space for TV in the bedroom, but both of us, me and my husband, do not prefer a TV in the bedroom, and instead we converted it into a space for toiletries. You can see that, and the depth was just perfect for keeping these kind of items there. And we have covered it with a wallpaper, a floral wallpaper. So if you're just coming in casually, you won't even realize there is a cupboard there. So it's kind of a secret cupboard. Other thing is, I needed a drawing dressing table. But obviously, if you keep a full mirror all the way up to down, I wouldn't have got this space. So we have optimized the length of the mirror so that I can see myself completely. At the same time, have provision for keeping some things inside and have a lock here. And two slabs here, glass slabs here, just to keep everyday items here. And this third panel of the same cabinet, it opens this way so that I can easily access things while I'm getting dressed here. And we have kept two rollers here for bangles and all. So it makes it very convenient, and I can easily take it out and use it as I want. So I want to talk about this settee here right now. You will see that there is a gully here. We have kept it for about 2 feet here so that it is easy to walk through. It is easy to sit down here without getting any interference from the bed. You can also keep your legs like this and work. So it's quite conveniently designed that way. And there is a space here which has been also converted into storage space. Space at bottom has also been used for storage space. We have made sure that there is no space at the very bottom, so that all the dust and dirt will keep on accumulating there. So we make sure that it is covered all the way up to down, or else in the case of the hanging side table, the space is enough so that you can easily move it. So that's another important thing. Other thing I want to show you is the side lamps, the reading lamps. These are available again on Amazon. We have kept one on each side because in the night it's very convenient to have such a light and read it. So that's another thing. You can also see the blinds. So we have not made curtains here, regular curtains here, because when you are sitting here, you don't want that curtain to keep on flying on you or occupy the space at your back. See, with every apartment, the bathrooms are quite small. So we tried to go for a very, very simple bathroom with minimalistic things. And there are a few things that made it look better or enhance the look and feel of the bathroom. First of all, just if you look at the tiles, these are quite big, huge tiles we have used, which gives you an impression of a bigger room. If it was more small, more bifurcated, you would feel it to be more, coming on to you. Other thing that we can, I want to share with you is everything is concealed under the roof, the wall ceiling, all the pipings and all the geyser connections and everything is up there. We've gone for a wall mixer, which is mixing the hot and cold inside in the wall, so that this is not also coming out. We have gone for a spout which is disconnected from the mixer, and again a very simple design, so that it doesn't look very heavy here. And another interesting thing or something to keep in mind is the knobs of all the faucets are kept similar, so that they look like in a set. The toilet, so the cupboard is another very important element, because you don't want it to be dirty all the time. You have to clean it and all the thing. So we have went for a rimless model of Grohe. There is rimless available in various other brands also, but it really makes cleaning very, very easy. And you can also see it is elevated from the ground, which allows very easy to clean around under the cupboard. So that's another very helpful thing. You can see the shelves. We've gone for a very, very simple glass shelves, very minimalistic. 1, 2 here and 1 there to keep our everyday toiletries here. And you can see we have also put one shaving mirror. It's also helpful to put lipsticks, so that we have kept here. So that's another element that we've integrated. And yeah, that's my bathroom.